It's HIMSS 2019 right here from the city beautiful, Orlando, Florida, as this is CommonWell TV. Scott Adams here with you as we're introducing you to some of our CommonWell Health Alliance members. And time now to meet one of our founding members, that being athenahealth and the VP of Integration Services, that being Evan Grossman. And why is interoperability so important to athenahealth and your clients?
Thanks, Scott. Well, interoperability is so important to our clients because so much of healthcare needs to be coordinated and happens outside of a single electronic health record system. If we look at even some of our largest systems, which employ 4,000 or 5,000 providers, 30 to 40% of patient care, even in a tightly integrated network, happens at doctors that are on separate systems. And so the ability to share information, whether it's lab results, whether it's diagnoses, between providers so they can better coordinate care is extremely important to all of our providers.
As one of our founding members, if you could sum up possibly the connecting of CommonWell services to athenahealth in one sentence, what do you think that might look like?
Improving patient care through better coordination.
Okay, very good. And there's so many times where interoperability here, over the course of from one year to the next, it continues to advance. And CommonWell, being able to expand that data reach into the hands of each and every patient it's invaluable.
Yeah. No, I mean, we've seen just over the past few years, the growth is we now have over 40,000 clinicians connected to CommonWell, sharing data every day. And I think at this point, about 20% of the patient visits, they're getting data that they wouldn't have gotten before from a nearby hospital that could be on Cerner or some other system. So it's incredibly valuable.
Perhaps maybe a highlight over the years with the alliance, the partnership with CommonWell, that athenahealth has really been able to kind of appreciate and really say, you know what, if you're not with CommonWell, this is why you should be.
Well, so the highlights are meeting with physicians and learning about lives being saved. I mean, just a few months ago, we were with a physician that uses Cerner in their hospital. They were in the emergency room. A patient came in, didn't inform them about an allergy that was significant, and the doctor was about to put them on an ACE inhibitor and then saw that there was a CommonWell document available from their Athena primary care doctor, called it up, saw the allergy, and probably saved that patient's life. So those moments like that are just incredibly rewarding. I mean, another moment from a primary care doctor that had a patient that was undergoing oncology treatments, and the patient was very, very upset because she didn't understand a lot that was happening to her with those treatments. And the doctor was kind of frustrated. She said, well, bring me your records from this other doctor, because until I know the specific chemo drugs you're on, I can't help you figure out how we can better mitigate those side effects. And then one day, the doctor says, oh, your oncologist is on CommonWell now. I've got the documents. And it was like the most productive session that she'd had with her patient. And like both were so much happier. So it's those small moments. We see the thousands of records that are exchanged, or the millions of records that are exchanged. But when you hear about those lives saved or lives improved through coordination of care, that's what makes me really excited.
And finally, how does CommonWell fit into athenahealth's overall interoperability agenda, as we'll say?
And so CommonWell is a key element of our interoperability agenda. Interoperability is a very broad area. It includes e-prescribing, it includes point-to-point HL7 interfaces, but CommonWell is a single network that gives us access to tens of thousands, probably hundreds of thousands of physicians at this point. So it's one of the few networks that we can plug into that gives us a huge scale from day one.
One of our founding members, one of our proud members, that being athenahealth. And for more on them, we invite you to log on to CommonWellAlliance.org. Thanks so much, Evan.
Thank you, Scott.